In the 1970s, a small park in Oregon became the site of eerie events. Locals reported seeing a shadowy figure lurking near the playground at night. Linda, a young mother, took her son to the park one evening just before sunset. As her son played, Linda noticed a dark figure standing near the swing set, watching them. Thinking it was another parent, she dismissed. Suddenly, the figure disappeared, only to reappear closer. Panicked, Linda grabbed her son and left. That night, she dreamt of children laughing and a man whispering, "Come back to the swings." After learning of a tragic incident, years earlier, involving a man who abducted and killed children in the park, Linda realized she had encountered his restless spirit. The park was eventually demolished, but the shadowy figure is still reported to appear at the site. In the 1980s, Jacob and his friends went camping in a national park in Kentucky. They set up their site near a picnic area known for its serene view. However, locals had warned about strange occurrences there. On the first night, Jacob woke to hear rustling and faint laughter coming from the woods. Thinking it was his friends, he investigated but found no one. The second night, the group saw an old man sitting at one of the picnic tables, staring blankly into the woods. When they approached him, he vanished. They later discovered that in the 1950s, a family had been murdered at the picnic site, and the old man was said to be their grieving father. That night, their tent was slashed, and they fled the park, never returning. In the late 1990s, hikers exploring a park in Washington began reporting strange voices calling their names from deep within the woods. Alina, an avid hiker, went on a solo trek despite warnings. While exploring, she heard someone whisper her name. Thinking it was another hiker, she followed the voice, which led her off the trail. After hours of wandering, she realized she was lost. As night fell, the whispers grew louder and more insistent, and she began seeing fleeting shadows between the trees. Terrified, Alina eventually stumbled upon an abandoned ranger station. Inside, she found carvings on the walls with names some familiar from missing persons reports. She spent a harrowing night, unable to sleep as the whispers surrounded the cabin. At dawn, a rescue team found her, and she later learned the park was known for mysterious disappearances linked to the whisperer.